It's that time again. Time for 24 Minutes with Brady and Stacy.
Let's switch channels. This show is dull.
You bet.
24 minutes is all we have to talk about today's topics and news and views and listener suggestions.
All that good stuff that Brady and Stacey have brought for years, right here for you. We'll start a timer at the beginning of the show, 24 minutes. At the end of the timer, the show's done.
It doesn't matter if we're solving world hunger or brokering for world peace. Once that buzzer goes off, we're done.
Let's put this show out of its misery.
Now on with the show.
Hey there, welcome to another edition of 24 Minutes with Brady and Stacy on all these different platforms. What are we on? Spotify,
iTunes,
URL
Radio, YouTube.
iTunes, YouTube. Are we on Facebook? I mean, there's a
I post them on Facebook.
Tinder?
No.
Farmers Only? Remember we talked about that last week? We get on there yet? No.
No.
All right. So the premise of the show, I start a timer with my little smart speaker. In 24 minutes, the show's over, whatever we're talking about. And it's a free-for-all. There's no roadmap. We don't have any kind of idea or what we're doing. We just.
I feel like we don't even need to say that. I feel like if anybody's watched the show, they know.
Maybe they don't. Maybe they're new. You never know, right?
True.
All right. Ziggy, set a timer for 24 minutes.
24 minutes starting now.
I think I said this before, but I have my smart speaker speaking, I think is British or Australian.
Sounds Australian,
So
yeah.
everything's, yeah. So when I say, hey, here, play my playlist, he goes, playlist from Amazon Music. Like, oh, okay.
Amazon.
It's Amazon. You Brit, you Aussie, Kiwi. Kiwi. That's good too. Ooh, kiwis. You ever had good kiwi?
No, we're in North Dakota. Our fruits consist of, let's see,
tomatoes.
Rhubarb. I think rhubarb is the only fruit-ish thing that is native to North Dakota. Everything else is shipped in.
Rhubarb
and it's
tort.
Terrible. Here's what I take issue with. People do not like rhubarb. People like sugar because 90% of it is not rhubarb. It's sugar. If you give people rhubarb, like, oh, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Or they mix it with strawberry or raspberry and then 10 pounds of sugar.
I'm not going to eat it raw. You put it like in a cake or a tort or something. Yes.
It's got to be absolutely coated in sugar.
Of course. Rhubarb is a sour fruit.
People don't really like rhubarb. They like sugar. It's like the people that are like,
with you right now.
I love coffee, as they order like a caramel macchiato milkshake, whipped cream, double caramel, 15 shots of vanilla syrup. You don't like coffee, you like milkshakes.
That's
like
true
milkshakes.
Too,
It's not that you love coffee.
I had one the other day at a place called Black Rock down here. It was called the Jackhammer. Oh my God. It had like 3 shots or 4 shots of espresso, and I'm still up from it from Sunday. I haven't went to bed yet. No, it's whatever. Those things too, like you say, well, I got 4 shots of espresso and a pick me up, whatever. It doesn't do anything to me. I don't understand. It doesn't make me all wired. Maybe I'll stay up an extra hour.
Do you know what? We're too old now for the effects of caffeine.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
All right. I didn't know.
100%.
You let me know. I didn't know.
Yep. And in fact, it's funny. So my daughter works at Starbucks. In fact, she just moved to Seattle to work for Starbucks corporate. But she jokes, she always knows it's me in the drive-through because it's me, only me, and like 70-year-old ladies that order black coffee.
Yeah.
She's like, that's my mom. My mom's in the driveway with their house blend Pike's Place coffee.
Place, whatever it is. Yeah, or give me the blondie or the Christmas mix, whatever it is, the holiday I don't know what it is. Heather buys it for me for Christmas. I love that.
Yeah, just give me coffee, man.
Couple Splenda, maybe a little shot of hazelnut syrup, just a little.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drizzle it with ice cream and put whipped cream on top of it or anything like a milkshake, but yeah.
I may get fancy on special occasions and do like a sugar-free creamer, like the Coffee Mate or whatever it is.
Oh, stop it.
Fall. I am a fall bitch when it comes to that. Like anything apple, pumpkin, mint, gingerbread, anything like that. I will put those creamers in my coffee. It's my weakness. I'm sorry, I can't.
I'm not a pumpkin fan.
I'm not either, man. But something about it in my
pumpkin
coffee.
Pie. But I think
Oh,
that's back to the
yeah.
rhubarb with sugar again. It's all sugar. It's not really pumpkin.
Yes. It's not really, no.
Although
Actually-
I tasted pumpkin out of the can.
I like pumpkin more savory. Like a pumpkin sausage sage soup is like, say that fast. Pumpkin sausage sage soup. It's amazing. Pumpkin as a savory thing. Love it. Love it.
You can just cut that back. You don't need to say pumpkin sausage sage. Just say pumpkin sausage soup.
All right. Gotcha.
Okay.
Get those marketing people on that.
Pumpkin sausage soup.
Sausage soup. So yeah,
Tina Turner died today.
I saw that, man.
Yeah.
Pretty upset by that. When we were talking dinner parties the other day, she was close to making that list of, if I would have been able to pick 5 for a dinner party, she probably would have made that list, because
All right.
I really have always admired Tina Turner. Love her.
So let me ask you this, because I was watching the television, watching one of my favorite shows, Live with Kelly and Mark, today, and they cut in as a breaking news that Tina Turner died.
Okay.
I just saw your reaction in your face. Is that breaking news worthy? It's Tina
No.
Turner. It's not Prince Charles, King Charles. It's not a president.
I'm a radio station. I don't know if you can
Yep.
see this. I'm a radio
Yes.
station. I did not break in with the news that Tina Turner passed. I put it on her Facebook and said, love you, Tina Turner. You will be missed. You're simply the best, better than all the rest. You know, blah, blah, blah.
My private dancer.
But I did not break in with a break on the radio to say Tina Turner died during a
So
program.
Heather and I were talking about that, and we're like, she hasn't been relevant for like 20 years. Like, I think she had, like, a
she
big
really
HBO
hasn't done
special.
anything. For a while.
Yeah. So where is that mix? Like, so when Prince died, did they have a breaking news thing on him? I don't remember. I don't think they did.
But I might. When Michael Jackson died, I did.
Yes,
I did break in when Michael Jackson died, because so iconic and shocking. I think it's the fact that Tina Turner was 83. It's not shocking, honestly, that she passed. It's not. I feel like you break in when it's like a shocking news moment. But that wasn't really shocking. Everybody knew that she'd not been in great health for the past 3 or 4 years, and she was 83. You know what I mean? So
that's what what is the breaking? What is the, for music? Because that's what I love.
Yeah.
Like, what is your breaking news moment? Like, if it was,
I would have probably
from
broken for
Train.
Prince. Yeah. No,
Okay.
not true. I would have broken probably for Prince, but I was already getting ready to do a show. So I found out at like 12:30 or something on my way back from my kids' track meet. And then I had a show interview with Michael Uzlan at 1:00. He is he owns the rights to Batman. So if you ever see Batman, cha-ching, he gets that money. He owns Batman. Wow. Michael Uzlan owns Batman. And I was supposed to meet him at 1:00. And as soon as I got here, he was like, did you hear Prince died? God, he goes, he was one of my favorite parts of the Batman movie, his bat dance and blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
I'm like, I know. I'm tragic. It's super tragic. Let's talk about it when we get on. So, but otherwise I might've broke in if I wasn't already planning on going on at 1:00 to talk about it. So
Madonna.
Yeah, maybe. It depends. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. What is
Here's also the
What's
thing,
the line?
as you look at the whole news cycle as a whole. If Madonna were to have if she were to have a drug overdose or something like that, possibly car accident, something tragic. But if she has like a heart attack, or I might just wait.
That's
I don't know
tragic.
if I'd break in. I don't know if
Okay.
I'd break in with the news, but I would wait until like the program's over, whatever is on the air, whatever's going on. I would probably wait to break it, like to announce it then. It wouldn't be something I want to look at it this way. Is it something you want to scoop? Is it something you feel like you need to scoop? Do you want to be the first to deliver the news to somebody about that passing? That's kind of
Beyonce?
what I would think. No, not Beyonce.
All right, I'm just throwing it out there.
Although if
You know.
Beyonce died in a plane crash, yes.
Okay, on that side, taking it one step further, would you play like 3 songs from that person just because, hey, here's 3, like Madonna or Beyonce or anybody? Like,
I'd play a song.
okay.
I'd probably play 8, maybe a double shot. I don't know if it's triple shot worthy because you pay more in royalties than if you play more than 3. If you play
Well,
3
they're
of their
passed
songs.
on. There's no more royalties, right? It's all over.
I know, but I still have to pay ASCAP BMI extra money if we
Oh,
play 3 of their
man.
songs within an hour and a half.
All right. Well, so anyway, that was the point was Tina Turner passed away, but I didn't
That is an
understand the
interesting
idea of the
question,
breaking
yeah.
news.
No.
I didn't understand that.
If I was on a 24-hour news cycle, then of course, as soon as I find that out, I'm going to go on because I'm in a 24-hour news cycle. All I'm doing today is the news. But would I
Yeah.
interrupt a soap opera or regular programming or a regular show going on? Probably not. But if I was a news station and all I had to do all day was news, then yes, I probably would.
Well, you can comment. We have the 24 minutes with Brady and Stacy Facebook page, so comment away. Send your comments to Stacy at urlradio.net, and we'll talk about it because I
Yeah,
just don't know. Like I'm sad she's gone. I mean, she was an
it is
icon
an
of
interesting
music
question.
and-
Yeah.
yeah. What is the breaking news thing? Like, do you break in on Kelly and Mark and say, "Hey, Tina Turner died," and then they had like a whole package. Like they were ready to go. They went to somebody talked about Proud Mary and her thing with Ike, and she was in the movie and everything. And
I kind of see it now. I'm feeling the flow in my head. And I feel like if they were just discussing things, how they do in the portion of the show. Now, if I had a guest on, I wouldn't like stop what they're talking about and be like, we need to announce this. Tina Turner just died. But if I'm just talking back and forth with Mark, if I'm Kelly, I'm talking back and forth with Mark, and I'm going to be like, hey, Mark, I just got word Tina Turner passed. Because you're talking about topical stuff then anyway.
But it wasn't on the show. Like they cut in through NBC, the network cut in. And
Oh,
Leslie Holt did
yeah,
was a
then-
whole one of those, the
No.
breaking news.
No.
Yes.
No. I thought
That's what it was.
Oh my God. No.
It's on the show.
I
Like,
could
this was
see-
recorded.
Yeah, because I suppose, yeah, their show's recorded. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I wouldn't break. No.
And I went through on my Fire Stick and I looked at all the other NBC channels that I had, and I would say 90% of them had that on.
Yeah, I don't
didn't,
understand.
yeah.
No.
All right, there you go. But anyway, I love Tina Turner. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
Private Dancer is a great
She's
song.
probably
Oh.
top 5 female idols of mine. I absolutely
oh.
love Tina Turner.
Where would you rank her on music? Up there with Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston?
Yeah,
Or
100%.
more? Yeah,
I'd say, yeah.
she's
yeah.
she's top 5.
If you, and she's one of those people too, where I'm going to realize when I listen now, when I get some free time this afternoon, I'll probably put on like a Tina Turner playlist. And I'll be like,
exactly.
oh, I forgot. God, that song's great. This song's great, and then I'll probably cry in my bathtub and everything will be good tomorrow. But yeah.
The Thunderdome.
Yeah, right. Another hero. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would put her up there. I guess they consider her the queen of rock. Which, again, rock is such a
Such a
vast,
broad thing now. Yeah.
broad genre. It's not like hard rock. Like it's just music, whatever.
Yeah.
I guess Aretha is the queen of soul. So Tina be the queen of rock. And Madonna be the queen of roll. I don't know
Pop.
how that goes. Pop. Oh, that would be it. What about Whitney
What?
Houston?
I think she died too long ago.
Oh my God. Well, all right. She died too long ago. And is there a
We're so over Whitney. She's been dead for so long.
Gone.
I don't,
What about Mariah Carey?
No.
Okay.
See, the thing is with Whitney Houston died at honestly just the right time because she didn't put out much crap after. She didn't have an opportunity of 3 or 4 years of just crap. Where I feel like Mariah Carey has had a lot of years of just kind of crap.
Well, I don't think.
And being known for other things,
Yeah, like the New Year's Rockin' Eve thing where she messed up, and she has All I Want for Christmas Is You. Like she comes out, they only roll out on Christmas.
She's a holiday girl.
Yeah,
she's a holiday person. Yeah.
I think what was her last big hit was like Honey or something like that back in like 99 or 2000. Like,
you're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Mean, I'm just thinking. I could be way off. She could have had something recently that I have no idea. But remember when we did the radio show? Like we would have, oh my God, Janet Jackson has a new album coming out, and we play like All For You or whatever it was, or Again. Like, oh my God, it's Janet Jackson. Here's If. Like, oh my God, it was the greatest. And then Mariah Carey, oh my God, she has a new album out. Here's I forget. I forget that song. Anyway, yeah, like was it?
She had One Sweet Day was super popular, and then she had
that was with Boyz II Men.
Yeah,
it was what was it called? A Dream Girl or whatever. Dream
Lover.
Yeah. This is amazing. Dream Lover's coming out, and then now, I mean, I don't listen to a whole lot of local radio, but I don't think there's anybody that has that pull on the music industry where, oh my God, Ed Sheeran has a new album coming out. Oh my God, Taylor Swift.
I was gonna say Taylor Swift is probably Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift are probably the best examples because I feel, like now, even if Mariah Carey came out with something, there's a good chance nobody would even play it.
No one would care. Yeah, that would be true. Yeah.
There's very few artists there will, even back in the day, where we knew it would automatically be added to our playlist. There was very few of those that we had over the years.
And I think it's because they release so much music, whether it be online or wherever. It's not as big as, oh my God, Taylor Swift hasn't released anything for 3 years. No, it's pretty much every year or two she puts something out. And that,
Well, they don't have album releases anymore.
No. Yeah.
They're constantly, since everything's digital now, talking about this whole digital world again, since everything's digital now, as soon as they get done with the song, they just throw it out there. They put it out there for consumption. And so you don't have to wait 2 years for the new stuff from Madonna or from Ariana Grande or whatever it is. It seems like they're just constantly producing stuff. The Weeknd, Post Malone.
Or it gets leaked. Like all of a sudden, I didn't want that leaked, and then it's out. Like, what do you do? Or maybe they did want it leaked. Like it's one of those, you leaked my new song. Now I'm gonna make money.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, so that's pretty cool too. Like you just think of who's the queen of things and the king of things. Like who's the king of pop? Still Michael Jackson, I think. I love Prince more. But right now, like your biggest male artist, like you said, is probably Ed Sheeran. You can think about that, unless there's somebody else I'm not thinking of.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as front facing as it used to be.
Well, because before it was a very narrow scope of who was granted access to radio, TV, videos, movies.
Yeah.
And there was, if you wanted to be a TV star, you had to get picked up on a show that was on one of the 5 channels: ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, and WC. Maybe we'll just go with that, or USA Today or something, or USA. CW. So that's the only way you could really become a famous actor or actress. And same thing with radio. You had to be signed. You had to be picked up by a record company. You had to be signed to a record company. You released records and music under them. They put it on a disc. They put it on an album. They put it on a whatever it is. And then it got played on the radio. It was a shared experience as a society of who we saw, which is what helped build Icons, because we had the shared experience. We were only granted access to certain TV channels. So there was TV stars. We were only granted certain access to musicians. So that's how you became a superstar. But now people are self-publishing. People are getting their own shows on all sorts of channels and streaming services, or they can't, they just put it on YouTube and still get tons of viewers. So it's not like we don't have that shared experience as a society anymore that tells us who the icons are, because there's so many people out here now making a difference in TV, movies, music, publishing, those things. Same thing with magazines. Remember that there was 5 magazines everybody would get: Time, People, Us Weekly, The Inquirer. Like there was, you had money as a publisher.
Yeah.
Now you can self-publish a magazine in literally 30 minutes. Just put it online. Put it online. You put your magazine, your digital magazine online. You could have thousands of people reading it. So we don't have icons per se like we used to, because we don't have that funnel of shared experiences like we used to.
Yeah. It's so fragmented. Like everything.
Very
like,
fragmented.
Hey, you watch this new show. I don't even know where it is. I couldn't even tell you where it is. Where's it streaming? I don't know. You know, you hear this new song. I have no idea. It wasn't on my whatever.
Yeah. It's not even on my radar.
Pandora.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a true statement.
Yeah. When I was a teen, we all listened to the same music from the radio station, and we all liked the same music. So we all listened to the top 40 station, and we all had our top 9 at 9. And that's we all listened to the same thing. Now I ask my kids, and like Ty, especially, he's 20. His list is like, who? Like, I've never even heard of some of these people. And he's like, oh, Mom, they're huge. And I'm like, no, they're not. And then I look, and sure enough, like you go to their Spotify channel and they have like 17 million people on their Spotify channel. Yeah. They really are huge. But it's just so weird now. And he doesn't like the same music as that friend, and that friend doesn't like the same music as that friend, and that friend doesn't like the same music as that friend, and they all watch totally different things. I'm like, well, then what do you talk about? We all had to talk about what was on TV the night before, or what was on the episode of whatever it is the night before, or what movie came out, or the whatever. He's like, okay, boomer.
But it's not boomer. It's just what do you have in common? Like, what do you talk? Like, what do you talk, or is it all just watching YouTube videos and TikToks and doing that? Like, what is a 20-year-old do today? I don't understand. You're right. Call me boomer, but like I could talk to you about the top 9 at 9 last night. Hey, I went and saw Back to the Future. Hey, I went and saw Ghostbusters. You know, I watched Growing Pains, or I watched Family Ties, or whatever it was. Now, hey, did you watch the whatever documentary on Netflix? No,
I don't watch that.
So
I don't have Netflix. Yeah,
I don't have Netflix. Or I mean, even McKenna, like in the last couple of years, I like Mac Miller. I don't know who Mac Miller is.
I do know who Mac Miller is. Yeah.
I do now. Yeah. He dated Ariana Grande, and then
and then he overdosed and died.
So it's just stuff like that. Like I'm not saying I'm out of touch. I'm not. I just choose to be in my lane, I guess.
And remember, the only entertainment shows we had growing up was like whatever it was, the
E channel. Yeah, Entertainment Tonight.
That's what I was thinking, Entertainment Tonight. And so that's where we got all our gossip from. That's where we found out who was dating who, and who was like hooking up with who, and who was a diva to work with. And now everybody has an entertainment show. So yeah.
And that goes back to, what do you believe? Like, what am I watching? You know, who do I believe? Because there's a bunch of stories out there, and the rumors is, I don't know. I don't know. Oh,
yeah.
This is a very deep 24 minutes with Brady and Stacy today. I'm
I'm
learning
kind
a
of
lot.
sad that I'm happy that other people have a chance to get their talent recognized. But at the same time, I'm also very sad that we don't have that shared experience as a public that we used to.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. It is. It's so fragmented, and it is. It's people doing their own thing, giving them options and choices, which is great. Love it. But I kind of like to be a little bit more.
And everything's
Tunnel.
gone down in value. You know what I mean? If everybody can be a great singer, is there really a great singer? If everybody can star in a TV show, are there really TV stars? It's like,
Yeah.
if everybody, like when we were on the radio, that was a thing. Like that was huge. And now everybody has a radio show. It's not on the radio. Oh no.
Dang it. This was just getting good.
It was really
We
good.
Take out
I
the
was-
first 22 minutes. It was great.
I was almost ready to get philosophical.
Oh, don't. All right. Well, that's the end of 24 Minutes with Brady and Stacy. Thanks for tuning in. We're back again whenever. Just check out your feeds and we'll figure that out. It used to be like we were on between 5:30 and 10. Now it's just.
Now
whenever
it's
you
like,
can find
hey,
it.
catch us anytime. We have all of
Yeah.
our episodes uploaded to Spotify.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you don't need to
Check it out.
Take 24 minutes out of your day. All right. Have a good week.
see ya.
Thanks for listening to 24 Minutes with Brady and Stacy.
That was the worst thing I ever heard.
It was terrible.
It was horrendous.
Well, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, there were parts of it I liked.
Yeah, I liked a lot of it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was great.
It's wonderful.
Oh, bravo.